Hey, my Mystic Dreamers. Today is April 7th, and I wanted to share a little bit about me and my family. So I was closest to my father, and my father passed away on April 7th of 2018. So this marks his 5th year that he's been gone. To be honest, the first 3 years were very hard for me. Last year got a little bit better, and this year has gotten a lot better for me. Just because I am getting to the point where I just am remembering him and being in appreciation of his life and everything that he meant to me and my family. So I just kind of wanted to share some things about my dad that, I remember and that make me happy when I think about him. So on Sundays, I can always remember my dad cooking. He loved to cook. He would always cook breakfast, and he would make potatoes, and he called them taters. So he'd make taters, fried potatoes, bacon, eggs, sausage, biscuit, gravy. He loved that. He also loved watching Gunsmoke. He loved John Wayne. He loved watching really good comedies like Life with Eddie Murphy and Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy. He loved music. Luther Vandross, The Temptations, the Isley Brothers. My dad loved sports. He loved basketball, Dallas Cowboys, and the Lakers, so football, basketball. He loved to work on things and tinker on stuff. He loved to work on his truck. He was always working on his truck. He was a master concrete layer. He could pour sidewalks. He could do a lot of stuff with concrete. He also used to make roads, so he could build roads. He was really like a jack of all trades. And I think what I loved about my dad the most, besides him just loving me and accepting me for who I am and like encouraging me to be that, was that he's a very honest person. My dad did not take bullshit, and I feel like I have kind of encompassed that in myself as well. He was very honest. If you asked for his opinion, he was gonna give it to you. But he was a very honest person. If you two didn't get along, you didn't like each other, you didn't have to question, you knew. My dad wasn't rude or disrespectful about it, but he didn't, walk around the subject. He would let you know. And I think that comes from, him being born in 1951 and having to deal with a lot of racism in his life. I dealt with a little bit of it, but not to the magnitude that he dealt with it. And so I just remember my dad being such a strong person, a loving person, and a person who will help other people if you really need help. And I think that's what most people remember him about. So I love you, Dad, and I appreciate you for being my dad.